In this video, we will talk about DTU Fusion and the changes in administrative systems we will experience when the system transferred to Oracle Cloud. This will happen on January 24th, 2022. The aim is to make it clear for everyone at DTU Nanolab that changes are coming to everyone and point to areas where we know bigger things will happen. I'm Anders Jørgensen, Deputy Director of DTU Nanolab. This video is a collaboration with Mette Nord, Head of Administration at DTU Nanolab. We are both involved in implementing DTU Fusion at Nanolab and will do what we can to make it as smooth as possible. Administration at DTU will transition to a new system called DTU Fusion on January 24th, 2022. DTU Fusion is an implementation of Oracle Cloud and is thus a complete overhaul of our administrative IT solution. And let's be honest, it's about time. The change also means a change from a system with adaptations for DTU to an even more standardized approach. Some may even call it rigid, corporate, and flavorless. So you may ask, why is DTU making this transition? Well, the official cue cards for explaining the reasons behind the change to Oracle Cloud are somewhat long-winded and contain quite a few reasons. To us, it comes down to three main points. Support of current system runs out on December 31st, 2021. Also, funding agencies have requirements which we cannot meet in our current system. And finally, we need access to the right data. A single system is an efficient way to achieve that. We don't know as many details as we would like. However, we can share that when the current DTU allocation system is replaced by time and absence, there will be significant changes to reporting work hours, vacation, and sick days. More about this later in the video. We have so far used the DTU Procure and DTU Invoice systems to handle purchase of goods and services. These systems will be replaced by procurement and new workflows. For reimbursements and credit card settlements, we have used DTU Expense. The new system, Expenses, is where we apparently will catch a breath. The change is just an update of the user interface. So now you may be curious about who will be affected by the transition to DTU Fusion. Well, you are. Each and every one at DTU Nanolab will need to do things differently when DTU Fusion is launched. As far as we can tell, the biggest change comes with the introduction of time and absence. To highlight the differences, we will use an example. In this example, we have a research group with 4 employees and a group leader. Let us start by looking at what we're doing in most situations today. At the end of each month, the administration prepares a time registration for each person in the group. These registrations are then sent for approval by the head of administration. End of process. Contrast that to DTU Fusion. Here everyone will need to prepare his or her own time registration. At the end of the month, this is forwarded to the group leader for approval. The group leader will then evaluate the registrations and approve or reject them. This is a rather big change for everyone and one where we wish we knew more details, but at the time of this video, we simply cannot say much more about the new process. We are in the beginning stages of a change process where we unfreeze the ways we are presently working. This means preparing you, if you've never worked with Oracle, to a future where Oracle will play a routine part of your work. Then we get to the launch of DTU Fusion. We get to see it live and interact with it. This is where the real change starts to take shape. We learn how it actually works and fit together. We can start to be a bit creative and get it integrated into our work. During this stage, some Nanolab people will have received training as super users. They will help the rest of the organization with the new systems and processes. Let us not gloss over the fact that it may not be smooth sailing all the time. These changes will tie in with changes in responsibilities, routines, and maybe even personal identity. This is heavy stuff, so you may get frustrated during this time. It is completely natural given the circumstances. But please be patient with colleagues. This goes for Nanolab people and also for colleagues at Central DTU, in particular in finance and HR. We will get through this together and find new ways of working. When we do, we will freeze them and that will be the new standard ways of doing our work. Until we get to the new freezing point, please try your best at understanding new processes and help your colleagues. If you make mistakes trying to learn, we can fix it or call in assistance to fix it. It will be fine. Nanolab is full of people who likes to help and support others. This implementation process is going to need a big spoonful of that. Thank you very much for watching this video. We hope it gave an overview of the changes DTU Fusion will bring and why. We hope this video answered some questions and maybe it also raised a few. Please ask questions. It's one way for us to know what we need to address. Feedback to this video format is also highly appreciated. Take care and see you later.